Good afternoon.
Hello.
Introduce yourself.
Ivan Vladimirovich Prikidko.
Date of birth?
1984th year, September 8th. The city of Syansk, Irkutsk region.
How are you?
It's okay.
Which is it?
Namely, we are here. They treat us all right here. They feed us. You can sleep. You can wash up. There's a toilet.
Understood. Do you voluntarily consent to the recording and publication of this conversation?
I agree.
The talk will be published on our YouTube channel. You will probably be the 700th person whose talk will be published.
I see.
You seem tense.
It's okay.
Why would you want to do that?
First, so my family and friends can see that I'm okay.
Tell it like it really is.
I don't even know what else to say.
The fact of the matter is that we are accused of forcing you to talk to us and you do it at gunpoint. Not voluntarily. So I ask these questions so that later, when YouTube managers block the video, I can tell them, look, I'm asking the person, how many people are in the room we're in right now?
At this point,
No. In this very room.
there's two of us in the room right now, you and me.
When were you captured?
I was captured on April 1st and arrived here on April 6th.
How many armed men have you seen here since April 6th?
Not a single person.
It's clear. Did you come here voluntarily?
I came voluntarily.
How exactly were you invited here?
We were asked, who wants to go to the talk? I agreed.
It's understandable. That's always the case. I would also like to add that we have a lot of people who do not want to talk to us. And their refusals are also recorded. And if someone tells us that these conversations are involuntary, we show them the people who refused. Are you familiar with a term such as social protection?
No, I'm not very literate and don't know exactly what the term means.
All right. Igor, this is for you. There is an opinion that you are now a socially unprotected person, and we are allegedly taking advantage of that. But we will return to this topic later.
Why am I not socially protected? We are treated normally here. No one is rude. We calmly wait to be exchanged.
Okay, I get it. Do you have a family?
Yes, I have a wife and two daughters.
How old are your daughters?
The eldest daughter is 16 years old, and the youngest will be 11 on April 15th.
Her birthday is on the 15th?
Yes.
Who and where did you work?
He worked as a fitter at the plant and in a contracting organization.
What is CMD?
These are control and measuring devices. I did the installation.
Meters, wires and the like.
Wires, appliances.
I see. What kind of education do you have?
Vocational.
Do you work in your specialty?
No. I learned to be an electric locomotive helper before I was drafted. And after the army, my eyesight deteriorated.
Did you lose your eyesight in the army?
Yeah. I fell off a heating boiler there. I was working in the boiler room.
Have you hit your head and your vision is impaired?
Yes. My eyesight has deteriorated to -1, and an electric locomotive driver's mate should only have 100% vision.
Is -1 farsighted or nearsighted?
I can see up close, but I can't see far.
What's your eyesight?
-1.75.
So, you can see up close, but you can't see far away. Approximately how far away can you not see? I had bad eyesight, too.
Let's say I can't see what it says on the chevron of your jacket as 3 meters, even 2 meters.
Can't you see what's written here?
No.
It says Apostle Dmitry.
I don't see it.
Here the distance is 2 meters. And at 50 meters?
I can only see silhouettes or something big. But I can't see the letter, for example.
You were a sniper, weren't you?
I wasn't a sniper.
We once had a sniper who had the same poor eyesight.
I don't know.
I'm serious. We had a sniper who had very poor eyesight. Very interesting. What were you when you were in the army?
According to the military card, I am a fireman of steam boilers.
Who were you now? Are you a simple mobilized?
Yes.
What did you become after mobilization?
According to the staff roster, I was a full-time rifleman.
Did you get a medical exam? Because with that kind of vision.
There was no commission.
Why?
I don't know. None of us have been to a doctor's appointment.
Write in the comments whether it is possible to serve with such vision. -1.75. When were you mobilized?
September 29, 2022 year.
This happened in Irkutsk?
Yes, in Irkutsk.
That means October, November, December, January, February, March, April. You have been fighting for almost 7 months now.
Yes, 6 months, even a little more.
Wow. You have already fought a lot. When did you cross the Ukrainian border?
We ended up in Ukraine. On the 30th day we flew to Rostov-on-Don. From there we took off.
September 30th?
No, the 30th. January. Like this.
And before that?
Oh no, wait, that was the 29th.
It doesn't matter.
Until that moment, we were in Yurga and formed our regiment. Then we were transferred to Novosibirsk. We were in Novosibirsk, and then on New Year's Eve.
That is, before the New Year?
Before New Year.
It was December.
Exactly. We were brought to Novosibirsk on the 29th of December.
What is your unit's full name? Army, regiment, battalion, brigade?
In Yurga we were formed into regiment number 14 to 39. Military unit 95 to 380. So it was written in military tickets.
Where were you taken to Ukraine?
Right there we spent the night in some kind of hangar, then celebrated the New Year in some kind of forest belt. And then we were brought to Grekovo-Alexandrovka.
Perhaps you lived in a barn or a hangar?
Something like that.
What did you do next? Have you always lived in this forest plantation?
In this forest plantation we spent New Year's Eve. Then we were brought to Grekovo-Alexandrovka. And there we lived somewhere until the 17th of February.
Who started this war? Who are you protecting here? Let's answer these questions. They are, in fact, the most interesting. And that moment when you were captured.
I don't even know who I was protecting here.
What is demilitarization? This is what your king said.
What is
demilitarization and denazification?
I don't even know these words.
You understand? Your king, that is, the president, this word is written with a small letter, sent you here for denazification and demilitarization. Militarization is when a country arms itself. The word military is a literal translation from English. Do you understand? Demilitarization is disarmament. Disarmament of Ukrainians, disarmament of our army. This is the first goal. And the second goal is denazification.
It means to capture you, or what?
No one knows what he put into these capacious words.
And how can you disarm if?
It was necessary to disarm our armed forces, our army. These are the objectives of your so-called special military operation.
I don't know what to say. How do you disarm an army? Here no one will disarm.
Imagine. And we're better armed than you are now. Did the people who were in this village say, thank you? You're here to protect them, aren't you?
I don't know. We hardly interacted with the locals, except with the vendors. Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good afternoon.
Well, did someone thank you?
For coming to this village?
Yes.
To be honest, this has never happened before.
Of course, honestly.
To be honest, no one ever thanked us for coming here.
Why is this?
Don't know. Maybe because they don't want to say it? The people themselves.
People don't want to talk, or is it really because they have nothing to thank you for?
Maybe.
Maybe.
They probably don't really have anything to thank us for. It's horrible. Very much so. All playgrounds have been destroyed.
Why didn't you refuse to fight?
How can I explain to you? In our country, if you did not appear at the military registration and enlistment office on demand, then this is a criminally punishable case. Then you can go to jail. But even if they put you in prison, they can also take you to the front from there.
Yes, Wagner could come and pick you up. Were there those in your company who refused to go to the positions to fight? And in the battalion?
There were such people.
And what happened to them?
We ourselves refused to go on the attack.
And you refused?
Yes.
Tell me how it was. It's interesting.
Everything is simple. We were seconded from Grekovo-Alexandrovka to Donetsk. Well, they tell us there that we will have to go on assaults. First of all, I was in the military 20 years ago, and even my military ID card notes that I was not issued a weapon. I took the oath of office unarmed.
Why?
Because we were considered the engineering troops. There used to be a construction battalion.
Yes.
I was in a construction crew. It turned out that my military ticket had some category and it was written that I was fit for military service in wartime. That's why I was sent to the front. Here.
Go to the assault. And you say, no, we won't?
No, we refused. And then we just went into position and were there to reinforce them. The rest of the guys went on the attack.
You didn't attack?
No, not once. All of our guys didn't go on offense.
After they gave up?
Yeah, we just come to the positions and be there in the dugouts.
Among those who went into the attack, were there many dead?
People died. A lot of people died.
How many people have you seen killed in all this time?
I didn't see a single dead person.
No fatalities?
I saw only one dead man. When we arrived at the position, I saw a human silhouette lying in the mud. But I don't even know what kind of person it was.
Why wasn't he taken?
He was lying there.
You mean let him lie there?
Maybe.
Why didn't you take him away?
I don't know why he wasn't taken away. I saw a dead man for the first time and I was shocked myself. A dead man.
And how long was he lying there?
I can't say.
How many days did you see him there?
I was in position for 5 days, and all that time he was lying there.
Was the body already lying there?
Maybe.
You left him lying there?
Yes.
Why didn't you take him with you? He's someone's relative. Of course, he's bad, an occupier, but still, you have to pick up the body and carry it away.
There were special men who went around and carried out the dead and wounded.
And how do they do that? How far away was he from your position?
No, he was lying right in position. He may have already been pulled out.
So he was lying right in your foxhole?
Yes.
The body was lying 10 meters away from you?
Yes.
You walked around him for 5 days?
Yes.
Is that normal?
No, that's not okay. I don't know who it was.
Yes, whoever he was, even if it was a Ukrainian fighter, he still had to be taken out.
Yeah, just as a person.
How many of you were there?
12 men.
And 12 men walked around a corpse for 5 days?
Yes, I say that from the village of Opitno specially came people with stretchers.
How far is Opitno village from the positions?
About 2.5 kilometers.
You could have moved it yourself. So much for we don't leave our own behind. But if he's lying dead, I'll step over him many times, take his ammo. Wouldn't you? 'Cause a corpse don't need no more bullets.
There was nothing there.
Everything has already been taken. Who took you prisoner?
Armed forces of Ukraine.
Regular soldiers?
Ordinary soldiers.
What did they say? Were they mobilized too?
I don't know if they were mobilized, but they were definitely trained guys as far as I was concerned.
Was it SWAT or?
I don't know, but they were prepared. Not like us. I couldn't have acted like them. Well coordinated action.
The group worked cohesively.
Apparently they were covered by artillery as they entered our territory on our side. There could still be.
And the 3 of you were taken prisoner? Or more?
3 plus another guy from Krasnoyarsk from our position were captured. He also came out and lay down. And in front of us. Before our position, there was another position in the canyon. 3 people were taken first. There was 1 guy from my city, another from Krasnoyarsk and another man from the DNR. They were taken first. I realized it later when we were all brought to the garage for further transportation. And when we went into the garage, I saw our guys sitting there.
Ours went hunting to collect prisoners.
It's possible.
Was there a video about you being a part of Dmitry and Vladimir's exchange? Or do you not remember?
Yeah, the video was recorded on the first day, in the evening. I think they said, "Hi Dmitry."
Now it is clear. Our subscribers paid for your life.
Thank you to them. Here it is.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Dmitry. I am a journalist from Ukraine. Your husband is a prisoner of war, as you already understood. How are you?
I'm fine.
That's fine. If you want to talk to him, you have to agree that the conversation will be recorded and published.
Where will it be published?
On the American internet, on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Do you consent?
I don't even know what to say to that.
I don't know either. I have to ask that question, and depending on your answer, you're going to talk to him or not. It's a YouTube rule that everyone in the recording has to give consent. If you say no, then our conversation doesn't go on the video, and that's it.
Okay, I want to talk to Ivan.
Ira, hi.
Hi, my dear.
Hello. I'm fine, Ira. We are waiting for the exchange. There was an exchange yesterday. Maybe you saw it on TV.
I've seen it.
There's been an exchange of prisoners of war who were here. Don't do anything, you hear me?
Okay, I hear you.
What I asked you before. Don't do anything, okay? We'll talk now, but don't call this phone. This is a good man's phone.
The important thing is that you're doing well.
Call my mom.
Can it be done?
Call her and tell her it's okay.
All right.
Ira, we're waiting for the exchange.
I miss you so much.
I miss you, too. Say hi to our daughters. Nastya and Kasyusha. Say hi to everyone.
Okay, I'll pass it on.
Bye, sunshine. I love you and kiss you.
I kiss and love you too.
That's it. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Please. I'm interested in understanding why you were hesitant to agree to talk. There are those who refuse. And I really expected you to refuse. There are others. Your Ivan is already the 700th, so we have already seen everything. The FSB called me, they called the others too.
Can I ask her one more question? Ira, have you been to the enlistment office yet?
We haven't gotten any calls yet.
You must go to the military enlistment office and demand that they make inquiries about me. Tell them I'm a prisoner of war.
Tell them what needs to be done.
For them to put me on the exchange list. Go see Ivanovich every day. I think that's our military commissar.
I got it, Vanya, I heard you.
It needs to be done. And if it starts to take effect, it will be a very good thing.
I understand, Vanya.
You have to call the prosecutor's office, the military unit, and the military recruitment office every day.
Do you hear what Dmitry is saying? Call the prosecutor's office. The military unit call everywhere and say, my husband is in captivity.
Yes? I was thinking I shouldn't do that.
On the contrary, it needs to be done.
Okay, I will do it.
They need to change his status.
Now my hands are free, okay? I'll do anything, Vanya.
For that, we have to say thank you to Dmitry. Dmitry is the journalist who talked to you.
It's clear, I understand.
You have to give him POW status. Without this status nothing will happen. No one will exchange him. And they can change the status at the military unit. You have to show the video that will come out on our channel because he's listed as a deserter and they won't recognize that he's a POW. So you, along with a video that we will post on Vladimir Zolkin's YouTube channel, will come to the unit and show that he is alive. If you just say he called you, you'll be told that you imagined it. What do your people say? Who needs this war?
That's the thing, nobody wants it.
No one wants it, but more and more people come to fight us and get killed.
Unfortunately, it's our politicians who decide that, not us.
But you elect these politicians.
Yes, of course. It's hard to disagree here. We've chosen the best of the best. We're all human, we all have children and so we.
You say we are all human beings, does that include Ukrainians?
Yes, we are very intertwined. We have a lot of people with Ukrainian surnames here.
But you came to us to kill and destroy cities. Do you feel the difference?
And the guys didn't go there on purpose, they were mobilized.
Why didn't they say no?
How can they say no?
As long as you are slaves to your king, nothing will change, people will go and die.
God.
What does that have to do with God? I am an apostle, by the way, so if you want to talk to the Lord, talk to me. What did you say? Say it again.
I'm saying that if we all act on someone else's orders now, this horror will continue. We used to live peacefully, everything was fine.
Yes, and then your Tsar decided to annex Ukraine to Russia.
It's not my Ivan the Tsar who decided to attack Ukraine.
It was decided by the old grandfather, the king, who.
We lived quietly at home. We didn't need all this.
What did you do to stop all this?
Was I supposed to do something?
Do you understand what this is about?
I understand.
Politicians are squabbling among themselves and deciding something.
No one was fighting with anyone. Ukraine is an independent state?
Sure.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Independent state.
How's that?
I don't understand anything anymore. My brain doesn't work at all.
I realize there is a problem with brains, but answer a simple question. Is Ukraine an independent state?
I don't know geography, I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Do you know what the population is like in Ukraine?
No.
Give a rough estimate.
I can't even say.
Name any number.
I have no idea.
What is the population of Russia?
My head is foggy, I don't know what to answer.
You've got vape smoke in your head. Smoking is bad for your health. I'm talking to everyone.
Thank you for being concerned about my health.
In fact, I have nothing to talk to you about if you don't know how many people live in your country, or ours that you attacked.
You weren't attacked. We certainly didn't attack you.
Tell her a terrible secret, please. Let's make sure she understands.
Ira, look what happened. Ukraine is an independent country. It is a separate country. Just like Russia is a separate country. Just like the United States of America is a separate country. Like Belarus and China, Ukraine is a separate state. And suddenly Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin thought there was something here? So he decided to take over the land.
I don't want their land.
I understand that you don't want Ukrainian land. What's really going on?
It's just that, Vanya, they set you all up.
Turns out it's up to each of us. If everyone says, we're not going to war, then it's over.
You've been put in an impossible position, that's all. We will never get the truth from anyone.
All right.
Ira, the most important thing is that the enlistment office acts.
Okay, Vanya, I got it.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye, Ira.
Do you think your king is comfortable having such citizens?
I think so. You say, go that way, and they go in that direction.
You're absolutely right. Traditionally, our prisoners of war address their fellow citizens, fellow tribesmen, if they wish.
Hello guys, who I know and who I don't know. I don't know if you guys want to come here, but after what I've seen here, I have no desire to be here anymore. I've been here, and if, say, I'm told to come back here, I certainly won't go. These matters should be handled by other people, and you're completely out of it. Everything should be resolved peacefully. Not to the detriment of our lives. I appeal to the guys I know. Don't go here.
The war will end with the collapse of your country. It's just that your country is very big, and it makes it very difficult for other countries to live normally. Your grandfather, the Tsar, went crazy and decided to play geopolitics. But there are other influential people. They decided it would not be the way your king wanted it to be. First the Soviet Union collapsed, and now your Russia will collapse. Will it be good? Very good. Will you invite me to visit?
Yeah, sure. Come on over.
When there will be an Irkutsk Republic. I can travel all over Russia, and in any place there will be at least one prisoner of war whom I have given the opportunity to call my relatives, and he will certainly offer me a cup of coffee. Will you buy me a cup of coffee?
Yes.
That'll be all. Thank you.